This week in the driveway, I have a 2023 Chevrolet Blazer RS. It really does put the sport in the SUV name, if you will. Very cool in the red here with some big old wheels and some nice tail lights too. I'll give you like a complete walk around and different kind of things, but I kind of just wanted to film my life a little bit and kind of, let you guys know what it's like to switch cars every single week and kind of give you an insight as to what it's actually like to live with a Chevrolet Blazer RS and all the other cars that I end up getting over the years here. But let's hop inside. I'm actually on my way right now to film some stuff for the PRN channel that you may or may not have seen me on, but let me start this thing up real quick. Startup sequence. Chevrolet logo, really basic stuff there. But I'll give you a full tour a little later, and maybe I'll pick it back up once I'm done filming some stuff here. I just got off work, so I figured this was a nice place to come. It's kind of raining right now, but you can see that I'm in a very, very nice location. So yeah, I figured I'd take a little drive, test out the off-road mode. As you can see, look, there's just this kind of dirt trail here that I'm just playing with the off-road mode, just seeing how the balance is. And, we get a beautiful B-roll location for the main review that you're going to see. So this is basically what I do, is I just finish work, and if diarrhea strikes, well then bang-o, we got a porta potty right there. But look at this. I just love to look at this car in different lighting, the sportiness of it. Ooh, it's just such a nice sporty SUV. I mean, can you go wrong? Chevy Blazer RS, come on. And the red color, it's the pièce de résistance, I tell you. So look at this. I'll just show it to you from some different angles and just kind of walk around. So this is basically where I film B-roll. I film all the angles sometimes here because this is like a boat launch, so it's usually very busy. But today, since it's raining, I figured it was a perfect time. I love the way the RS badge looks, and I love the way the headlights look. And now it's kind of getting sunny and stuff, so it's an excellent place to take pictures. Obviously, that porta potty does not stay there when I make the thumbnail. Beautiful RS badge right in the front with a black bow tie. But look, if I pull back here just like that, no porta potty, no nothing, look how nice that shot is. Bango, bango, bango. And now, since I don't know if I'll have another opportunity to show you the trunk, because I've kind of already done a lot of stuff with it this week and I haven't been filming, so I'll show you what the trunk looks like for anybody that just watches this video and doesn't watch the review. Look how much space we have. You can almost fit like a third row back here. It's ridiculous. And then we have some space under the floor, but not too much, mostly taken up by that tire. But anyways, you can tell that it's kind of on an Acadia platform because my goodness, do we have a lot of room right here. Figure this is a good time to show you what the off-road kind of looks like. Kind of got a short little trail here where I was, so just hop in here. Let me see if I can put my seatbelt on with one hand. Oh boy, all right, hang on. Seatbelt, because safety first and all that good stuff. So I'm already in off-road mode. You can see right there, already in it. And so I can just put it in drive. And I don't know what exactly changed, is if anything. It does have kind of adaptive suspension, so that's good, and all of these, obviously I'm locked in all-wheel drive, but the ride is quite smooth. I've driven here with some not so off-roady cars or no off-road modes, and it's been quite bumpy, but this actually does balance it quite well. Now I'm starting to bounce around a little bit as I go over these heavier bumps here. I'll see if I can zoom in as I go over some heavier bumps and stuff, but yeah, it's not actually that bad. Good off-roading car. And then we're just gonna go and switch back to the normal, but I'm gonna go through these puddles. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, it's not terrible though. That was actually a comfortable ride. So you could actually definitely off-road this thing. And then now we're back on some solid ground, so I can throw it into sport mode if I want. And then goodbye, bye-bye bad terrain. Here we go on the road back home. All right, so now that I'm driving a little bit, I can kind of talk to you a little bit how it's been to drive it this week. So it's actually been very comfortable. The camera is probably shaking a lot more than I am right now, and just in two-wheel drive mode, it's actually been pretty fine, no problems at all. So it's nice to have on a Friday night. We're going to pick up some food and just eat in, and that's pretty much it. There's not much going on. I film usually on Saturdays, Sunday mostly, and a lot of the B-roll stuff is mostly out of the way now, so that's good. But yeah, I do like to pop this guy into sport mode. It takes a while though. Sometimes you have to like click this thing down here a couple times to get it to go, but once it does go, a good little bit of pickup, you know? It's actually not bad at all. That's pretty freaking nice. It's just, you know, a nice little drive through here, and I don't mind it at all. Like, oh my God, that sun is like, hello. Talk about terrible lighting, good Lord. Yeah, so it's actually really cool. The engine, the pickup is really good. Just over 300 horsepower in here. So, you know what? The RS, I think, is the way to go for the Blazer. And they are making like an electric version, I heard. So that's kind of cool too. You know, hopefully I can get my hands on it. I think it's definitely going to be faster than what it is now. So they're definitely going to improve. Good Lord, my shirt, I'm just a floating head. Anyways, they're just going to improve the whole driving dynamic, like as a whole. It's going to be really cool. Okay, finished. A little bit of Domino's there. Let me unlock this guy, put it in. Oh my God, it's hard to do things with one hand, I'm learning. Okay. Check out the room in the back seats, by the way. Look at that red stitching too. Perfect time to show it off, as I got my mounts and stuff in here, but look at that. So now I am actually on my way to do some nighttime or evening filming so that I can show off the headlights, some of the ambient lighting in here. It's not actually much, but some of the ambient lighting and stuff like that. So I'll pick it back up out there. Ooh, let's start this up first though. Look at this. There we go. Let's head on out. Okay, just pulling in. Now there's a random creepy white vehicle, so that's interesting. I love it when I go to a film location and there's just a rando creepy white. I'm not gonna film him in case he's in there, but yeah, I usually come to like a park near where I live here and just film some stuff. Film some nighttime stuff as the sun's going down. But this is actually a good opportunity for me to throw it in park and show you some of the interior stuff. Like, look at this infotainment display with the GM thing. I really, really like how GM has done their infotainment systems. I saw it on the Bolt UV, saw it on the Terrain. The Yukon was Google Automotive, so it was good, but not like this. This is GM's bread and butter. This is really, really good. I love this camera here too. Look at this. So I can have it from like almost every angle, the tires, so you're not going to curb yourself. If you're attaching a trailer, you have that too. It's just really cool. They don't have like that render thing where you could render, but front facing camera, and it's high quality too, which is like really awesome. Another favorite thing is like, this is obviously straight out of a Camaro, right? I'm pretty sure I've already said that. I'm definitely gonna say it a whole bunch of times in my review because I love it. These things just like, it just fulfills my ADHD to be able to come here and just play with these things. It's very fun, but I love it. That's a unique way to have temperature control. So there you go. And like, they have got like this nice RS badge and your controller here. It's very nice to use. It's all very easy to use. I mean, GM cars you just kind of step in and you know exactly what to do with them. So I mean, that's great, and I can't wait to see this thing electrified. It's been a while since I've seen a car with a button glove box, but you know what, that's cool too. And then the back seat, like I said, bunch of cool stuff. Red stitching here, I love that. And this nice panoramic sunroof for like 55k, less than 60k, you do get a lot of SUV, so that's pretty cool. Let's hop outside though, actually, and let me show you around that. Both headlights are on. Excellent. Just get out here. So you can see the sun's kind of going down now, so it's a perfect time for me to actually film the car at nighttime because things, there's enough light, the camera picks everything up. So there you go. You can see that the main LED, the daytime running LED, is kind of like up here, and then this is the main headlight down here. It's actually disguised. It's kind of like a fog light, that RS badging with the black. Man, this is the configuration you gotta go with if you're doing the Chevy Blazer RS. It's got to be red and black. There's no better combination. I guess black on black would maybe look like a Batmobile kind of thing, but oh boy, the wind's picking up. Hopefully the mic doesn't get all screwy here. Let's take a look at it around back. Let me zoom in quick. Hopefully I'm hiding you from the wind because boys get windy out here. So look at this though. Nice taillights. I feel like the front looks way more aggressive than the rear, but we do have dual exhaust, which I love. Not a bad note out of it either. But yeah, there you have it. I'll pick it back up probably tomorrow morning. when I go do like the car wash, and actually we'll do the main review tomorrow morning for the other video on the channel this week. So quick stop in the car wash before we actually film all the main stuff. I know most of my viewers are like from mostly America, so I wonder, do you guys have car washes without those huge brushes? Because every time I've been to the US, it's always been those huge brushes with like those conveyor belt things that are like really, really harsh on your paint, or at least it looks like they are. Do you guys have any like this that kind of just go around the car and wash it? That's kind of cool. But also these machines are janky too, because sometimes they'll stop, like it's doing it right now, like it stops for like a good while, and you're like, is it gonna break? Is it gonna leave all this soap on my car or not? Like, it's always super confusing. And for some reason today, this particular car wash is taking forever to figure out what it's gonna do. See that? It took like a good minute to figure out what's going on with itself. So at least it's rinsing the soap off, so I'll take that. So I just finished filming that guy right there. I come to this spot because it's like super quiet, super open, and this car looks really cool in the sun. So hopefully you've enjoyed kind of me showing you what it's like to live with press cars, or you know, have different cars every week and then reviewing them, and kind of give you an idea of who I am, because I posted like, I don't know, 45 videos, but I feel like you don't really know me, and that's kind of the most important thing here on YouTube. So hopefully you enjoy that. If you do, let me know more. I'll film more throughout the week so that you can see like different things I'm doing when I go get groceries. You can see how that fits. If that's what you're interested in, then you have to let me know. You have to let me know in the comments so that I can get better gear and stuff like that, because now I'm just kind of doing it with my review gear, and I think like vlogging and review is a little bit different. So make sure that you leave a like and you leave a comment to let me know that you want to see more of this stuff. But let's take one last tour of the Blazer RS before we end things off here. Okay, pick you guys up. Here we go. So I'm gonna keep this in like 0.5 because I think it looks cool. But yeah, so in the sun, this like red, this like candy apple red, I want to call it. It's not the official Blazer name or Chevrolet's name, but it just looks so good in the sun. This is my favorite front end all year. So let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not. This is my favorite front end all year with the SUV. I have a Buick Envision next week, so it's not gonna be as sporty, maybe a little bit more old style. Sorry to people who are young who own a Buick. I just feel like it's more old style, but you can check that out with me, and I'll do some day in the life filming, stuff like that with that guy as well. Once I pick it up, I'll try to do it pretty much every day, because I do film almost every day with these cars. I spend as much time as I can, and you can see the backlights. They were on before, but now it's kind of on a timer, which is really cool. If you leave your lights on, they will eventually shut off, so that's good news for anybody who's prone to doing that. So now we're just gonna do some drone shots, but I think I'll end it up right here. Let me just hop in the vehicle and we'll do talking head again. So I think that's gonna do it for this week, with the Chevrolet Blazer RS. I kind of wanted to do these videos just, like I said, to give you a good idea of who I am. And I also started watching like this channel called Eddie X. Shout out that guy if he's watching. That's crazy. I feel like it's really cool to have that connection with your audience, and then also you review cars, so you kind of know where I'm coming from. This sun, I'm trying to get out of it. But yeah, so let me know if you do enjoy this stuff, and I'll keep doing more, because I kind of do enjoy just filming cars, and I kind of want you to see how that is. I've always wondered when I was watching these videos, how are they doing that and why? So this is kind of be a series of exactly that. So if you liked, make sure you like, subscribe, become a member if you want to see all the cars that I have early. I'm always changing cars every week. Usually the scheduling is a bit difficult, so you'll be able to see inside of my life with that struggle. When I don't end up with a car, we'll maybe film a video of just me, messing around with my car. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next week. See you in the next video. Take care.